Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dwarves. Who is ready for some more half-eaten bodies to come back alive?
Every
and
evening since you left Greenglade, you have looked at Goren's books and tried to prize out the knowledge that they hold. But now, you must admit to yourself that you can't decipher them. They are written in the learned language for high magi, and Lot Yonan didn't teach you that. However, you're sure that the books are important. Why else would Goren want them sent to Turga the Fair-Faced? You put them away with a sigh, and your eyes remain on the bag that Lot Yonan gave you. Did Goren ask Lot Yonan to return the magical artifacts in the pouch? You pick up the pouch and look at it.
Lot Yonan forbade me from opening the pouch.
I am curious. But I'm going to leave the pouch alone.
Lot Yonan trusted you with the pouch. You don't want to betray that trust. You look at it for a moment longer, but then you close the rucksack and pack it away. But your curiosity is not so easily contained and keeps you awake in the night.
Clintal. Okay.
Just like previous nights, you are haunted by the image of the elf maiden nailed to the tree in Greenglade.
I can understand
that. You
that.
wake from your sleep and look around you. The night is unusually dark. Despite your good dwarven eyes, you can only make out Boendal's outline, even though he's keeping watch only a few steps away. You're about to lie down again, but suddenly feel something cold against your throat. Next to you, the pale face of an elf slides into view.
Good evening. I'm afraid we missed each other in Greenglade, so my companion had to receive you on her own.
I thought this was going to be a dream. Try to call for help?
You want to speak, but the blade is pressed against your larynx, and you can only manage a wheeze.
Shush. You don't need to talk. I'm not going to kill you. Not yet. Do you know what I'm going to do instead?
You feverishly search for an answer, but you can't even imagine how an Alfar thinks.
I will kill everyone who means anything to you. I will destroy your life, and you will sink into hopelessness, groundling. Your downfall is called Synthoras.
You tense your muscles, readying to defend yourself, but suddenly realize that the blade against your throat has disappeared. You look around, astonished. The elf is nowhere to be seen. You look over to Boendal, who is easy to recognize in the bright moonlight. Next to you, Boindil smacks his lips in his sleep. You touch your throat, and when you don't feel anything, you breathe out, relieved.
Just a nightmare.
At least that's what you tell yourself. But you don't close your eyes for the rest of the night.
Man. This poor dwarf. Okay.
Boindil unwraps his dwarf cheese again and cooks it on the fire. When he offers you a piece, you take it.
I knew we'd make a dwarf of you in the end.
You chew on the cheese so you don't have to answer. It tastes better than you first thought.
Okay. It's growing on him. Wow, it took that many days to get those injuries off? I didn't even check our injuries after that last battle. Whoops.
You arrive at a small, bustling village. One thing is clearly missing from the lively scene. The sound of metal on metal from the village smithy that would normally be heard above everything else at this time of day. A dour, grim-looking man is sitting in front of the forge with his right arm in a sling. His expression brightens as he sees you, and he jumps to his feet.
Dear dwarves, could I interest you in helping me in my workshop for a day?
The man's expression is somewhere between desperation and hope. As you don't answer immediately, he continues.
You will, of course, be royally rewarded for your work. I can offer you 100 gold pieces.
Well. Now you're speaking my language. What happened to your arm?
What happened to your arm?
A stupid accident. A box of blanks fell down. I was trying to catch it. It will heal, fortunately, but I won't be able to wield my hammer for a while.
You must have quite a backlog of work.
You nod sympathetically. You always felt bad if you were ill or couldn't work in the forge for some reason or other.
Loads. But if what I hear about the metalworking skills of the dwarves is true, it will be easy for you to manage it in a day.
Sure.
I'll help you. I worked in a forge for a while.
You modestly conceal that in this case, a while means almost a whole human lifetime. A little later, you are standing in the workshop, examining the smith's inferior tools, while he fires up the forge and prepares everything for the job as well as he can with just one good arm. You weren't able to persuade the twins to help you. As warriors, they'd rather go hunting, Boindil declared. But you think it's more probable that you'll find them drinking beer. But you don't care. You're excited about being able to smith again after such a long time. Hours later, you have forgotten everything around you. The heat of the forge, the sweat on your warm skin, the play of the flames. You're in your element and work as if in a trance. The smith left the workshop ages ago with a satisfied grin on his face.
Oi, I'm talking to you.
You look up in surprise. Everything but the beating of the hammer had ceased to exist, and you didn't notice that someone has come in.
Can you do it?
You immediately dislike the middle-aged man. He sounds you out so doggedly with his light grey eyes that it feels as though he wants to look right through you and into your deepest thoughts. The man points to two horses.
Those two, in 1 hour.
What's the deal with the horse?
With the forge hammer in your hand, you play dumb. You blink and look back and forth between the horses and the man.
What's the deal with the horses?
You expect the man to fly off the handle, but you feel even more uneasy when he asks you quietly and very slowly to please re-shoe the two horses.
Sure. Sure? Feel even more uneasy. Nah, if we feel uneasy, then no.
I'm sorry. Too much to do. Try somewhere else.
You got a nerve, you little rat.
The man moves menacingly close, his hand on his sword, when the man with grey eyes holds him back.
Not here.
The angry mercenary glares briefly at his leader before stomping out of the forge.
I thank you for your help, Mr. Dwarf. Perhaps we'll meet again.
The men leave the workshop.
Well, let's do the rest of the work.
You ignore the horsemen and concentrate on your work. When you tell the twins about your visitors later on, they know exactly who you're talking about. They encountered them on the way back from hunting. You spend the night in the smith's house and continue on your way, with your well-earned reward the next morning.
Great. Dwarf merchant.
In the early evening, you make an unusual discovery on the side of the road. A colourful trader's wagon has been carelessly abandoned, with not a soul in sight.
I don't like the look of this one bit, Boindil. You take a look around there, I'll stay on this side. Tungdil, you check the surrounding area, and be careful.
You scan the road and the woods on both sides. Apart from the twins who are fighting their way through the undergrowth within earshot, you can't hear or see anyone. You can see a lot of tracks in the mud around the wagon. Hoof prints and footprints from humans in heavy boots. At least half a dozen long ones must have approached the wagon from the woods on both sides.
What if this is tied into those mercenaries?
The wagon itself isn't damaged, nor is the drawbar, but the belts and leashes that normally hold the draft animals have been cut clean through.
Okay.
The dwindling daylight provides little light inside the wagon. It smells of leather, spices, and candles. And there's another smell in the air, which you can't quite place. It reminds you of your forge in Lot Yonan's vaults, but different. It is messy, but no more so than you would expect from a single dwarf. The bed is rumpled, and there are tools and leftover materials piled up on the little workbench. There are several cupboards hanging on the right-hand wall. At the end of the wagon, there's a large wardrobe, and next to the door on the left is a heavy wooden chest with rusty metal hinges.
Alright, let's start from the top.
The smaller cupboards are piled high with a multitude of tins and boxes, all filled with odds and ends that the trader offered for sale to customers on his trips. Nothing of real interest. You reach for the knob of the wardrobe, and then stop. The rug in front of the wardrobe squelches as you step on it, as if you had stepped in a puddle.
Oh boy.
You try to work out what has soaked the rug, when suddenly the door of the wardrobe springs open and something bounces into you. You take a step back, and the realization of what hit you makes you take two more. Lying on the floor in front of you is the body of a dwarf, headless. His head has been cut clean from his neck. The dwarf is wearing clothes that look more like human robes and bears no coat of arms that would identify his kingdom. You didn't know him, but no one deserves to die like this. His head is being cut off cleanly, probably with a sharp blade. A quick glance in the wardrobe confirms what you already suspect. The dwarf's head is nowhere to be seen.
Someone took the head for a bounty? Maybe?
As you try to lift the lid of the chest, you realize that the lock has been broken out of the wood. You open the lid and look inside. Amongst clothes and some empty boxes, you find a loot case and a beautiful loot of the kind that humans build, as well as a bag of bread and cured meat.
Sure.
You take the loot. You can't play, but an instrument like this is worth good gold.
I mean, you can learn. Fiddle around with it.
You take the bread and the cured meat. The extra provisions should keep you going for a few days. You give a short, sharp whistle, and the twins come running at the double. You tell them what you found.
A group of horsemen with heavy boots has been here. And I found Mort in the wagon. Beheaded. I have a hunch that the mercenaries from Fallow Rock have something to do with this.
Wretched dwarf killers!
You can tell that Boindil wants revenge and can understand his feelings well. You wrap the body in linen, dig a hole in the woods, and place the body in it. You lay a couple of his tools and other personal belongings you found in the wagon next to him. You wish there was more you could do for him. You continue on your journey in gloomy spirits.
So what if you go back into Fallow Rock? Nothing. Let's see. Let's equip you with that.
You arrive at a 2-story tavern, Elven Blessing, and can hear the sounds of an animated clientele inside. A stable boy is taking care of some horses next to the main building.
Elven Blessing? Who came up with that bollocks?
Oh, okay.
You go to the stable and speak to the stable boy, but he doesn't turn around, and only gives you a half-hearted reply to your greeting.
Hello?
You're a little bemused, but try to stay friendly.
Did a group of mounted mercenaries pass by here recently?
The stable boy remains silent. You wonder whether he heard you. But then the boy shrugs his shoulders sluggishly.
No.
Does that mean they didn't go in this direction, so maybe they traveled north? Well, we gotta go south for the main quest, so I'm gonna go south. Oh wait, hold on.
Axeldale is
go this way.
shrouded in an eerie silence as you approach. There's not a single fishing boat on the river, and many of the houses are now just burnt-out ruins.
The
What?
big-nosed beasts have made a grim job of it. Seems they don't like fish.
Boendal gives his brother a reproachful look. There are dead bodies everywhere, but it seems to you that there should be more of them. For a brief moment, you hoped that the villagers had fled. But then you realize that the orcs were probably hungry after their victory, and your stomach turns. Boendal lays a hand on your shoulder.
Let's go. There's nothing more we can do for these people. But maybe there are others we can help.
Damn. Bye, Axdale. So yeah, we gotta cross back through here to get into this area, right? Like, there's no... Yeah, if we went down there, we couldn't get back to this area. This seems to be the only crossing. Okay.
Once you reach the top of the hill above Goodwater, you can see what is left of the village.
What?
The sea of red roof tiles has given way to a forest of burnt black ruins. Shattered wooden planks and bent iron bars are all that is left of the gate.
I couldn't save them. Even the reinforced gate.
Damn. Huh. Imagine that was written down here. Yep, destroy Goodwater. The Palisades and the mercenaries could only withstand the horde for a few days. Well. I wonder if everything down here... Oh, man.
You see a light through the trees some way from the path. It inevitably brings to mind your encounter with the woodcutters. You tell the dwarves about your encounter with the woodcutters and how you intimidated them.
Ha! Very dwarf-like, but I think we'll have to teach them a lesson anyway.
Humans are not our enemies, Boindil.
You must confess that you'd have liked to have taught the woodcutters a lesson, but Boendal is right.
Beating up humans is not our mission.
But
A harsh glance from you and Boendal silences Boindil. You continue on your way with a furious Boindil trailing behind.
I would be curious to know, for the people who have read the books, are these all characters from them?
Why are the Magus' vaults here in the middle of nowhere? And why does the Lord of Yonendar live in a vault and not in a castle?
It's to do with the magical fields that spread out under Girdlegard, so the 5 magical realms are found where the fields are at their strongest.
And that's why he lives in the vaults? To be closer to the underground magic?
No, it's more to do with security. 200 students of magic and a source of almost unlimited magical energy. The Magus thought that an underground vault was a more suitable place to train than Master Nudin's tower in the middle of Parista.
Yeah, sure. I can see that. Wait. The numbers. Was there a number over Axtell? Were those numbers the amount of turns it was until it was destroyed? I didn't know. Let me save this. We may not be able to take out what's over here, but we'll save. Let's see.
As you near Calmstead, you see that the surrounding fields are in flames. The sound of fighting reaches your ears. You hear the screams of the villagers and the roar of the orcs.
Let's attack the orcs. That's probably what that was. Did they have little orc symbols on those towns when they had the countdown going though? I can't remember. Damn. If I could have saved that town, now I feel kind of bad. But I didn't know. I didn't know. Alright, so you got your Talisman of Protection. You know, instead of this... Oh, whoops. Let's give Boindale this one. We'll give you... I guess we'll give you this one. Because he attacks a lot. So this seems to be better for him.
Huh?
Help! Let us out!
There are still people in the houses!
Let's get them out of there, and quickly.
Okay. Free the villagers. 20 before too many burn. Okay.
Huh?
You're gonna leap over here, buddy.
Of course!
There we go.
Yes?
We could... Well, that's a farmer over there. We don't want to knock him down. Let's just do that instead.
What is it?
You do your main mighty attack.
And what now?
And you are going to be going into free people.
And again. Yes, yes. Of course. Yes, yes. Of course. Who's next?
Alright, you work on that. Mighty blow. Mighty blow.
Huh?
Oh, he's in his own little world right there. There we go, there we go.
Huzzah!
Yes?
They're done with their dwarves, or their orcs. Let's
On my
go
way.
up.
Yes? All right.
Yeah, you guys go up
And
there.
what now? Who's next? Come here, you.
We need to save these people. Just
On my way.
barrel through, barrel through. Let's get up there.
Pleasure. What is it? Of course.
You're gonna join them.
Yes, yes. Of course. I'm with you.
Oh!
Of course. Huh? Huh?
Let's have you jump. See if we can start knocking these greenskins off the edge. Oh my god, that's a lot of orcs.
What is it? Who's next?
Trying to knock them down.
Yes?
Off of this thing.
What is it?
Mighty blow. There we go.
Huh?
Let's charge this way.
Who's next?
That didn't really do much. And that damn orc moved. What?
Vile creature, say goodbye forever.
Attack and move. Attack and move.
Too easy. What is it?
Yes? At once.
I'm afraid of like rushing straight off of these sides, so I don't really want to do that. Let's just keep knocking them down.
On my way.
Huh? He hardly put up a fight.
Let's activate the item. We'll activate your item.
Huh? Who's next?
And again.
Mighty blow. Were there more?
What is it?
Oh, there's more.
Of course. Yes, yes. He hardly put up a fight.
I didn't realize there was more homes. That's all safe. So
Understood.
move you over there.
What is it? As good as done. On my way. With pleasure.
Huh? On my way.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Pavrakas!
What is it?
All right. Come over here.
Yes, yes.
Too easy.
Of course.
No, don't beat on him. Beat on the door.
Yes? On my way.
Huh?
Mighty blow.
What is it?
As good as done.
Mighty blow. I miss. All right, we saved him. We got enough.
As soon as the last orc is killed,
Okay. Whew.
you and the twins free the remaining villagers.
It would seem the stories are true. Dwarves really are the best orc killers. We don't have much that we can offer you. Maybe we can rustle up some food.
We're fine on food. You
I'm
keep-
sorry, but we can't accept this.
We can't let you leave empty-handed. If you won't accept anything else, then at least allow us to prepare a feast for you this evening.
Your protests fall on deaf ears. The food is simple but hearty farmer's fare. The beer strong by human standards. And there's also dancing. You only really stayed on out of politeness. But you and the twins end up emptying tankard after tankard. The next morning, you set off again in good spirits and with full stomachs.
Well, we at least saved that town. And got assorted sparkling stones. Are there any other orc hordes that I just totally missed? Now that I know that that is a mechanic, I didn't know that they were destroying towns. I just thought that they, you know, if I was gonna fight them at a town, that would just be something that would just stay there until I got there, you know, like I could spend most of this game, ignore that town to the very end, finally get there, and then that event would just kind of proc, like, oh, this town is under attack. Nope, not like that at all in this game.
I don't like it here. All this hocus pocus is bad news. Us dwarves know that and keep well away, just as Vracus commanded. I hope you know that too.
I cannot perform magic, and I've never attempted to. Nevertheless, please show respect. Remember that it was Lot Yonan who took me in and saved me.
Now then, it would seem that the tongue of the learned one becomes somewhat haughtier, and his sentences doth wind most strangely as we verily approach the vaults.
You can't help but grin guiltily. With a beseeching glance at the twins, you step into the area in front of the vaults. Seeing no one there you might greet, you and your companions enter your old home through the open gate.
Is this like a bad open gate or a good open gate?
Who the hell built this tunnel?
Boendal examines the crumbling roof with a mixture of disbelief and indignation.
Be quiet. I want to surprise them.
Is that such a good idea? What if we give your master such a shock that he casts a spell on us? I don't want to be turned into a mouse or a bar of soap.
It is unusually quiet in the vaults, but the smell of dinner is in the air. You imagine Frala looking up at you from her cooking pot in the kitchen and smiling.
Ah, there's boiled and roasted meat for dinner. Come on.
That's no reason to go and get ourselves turned into something weird. We'll stay here until you're finished with your little game.
Is this gonna go bad? I'm not seeing anybody. Uh-huh. No baby.
Ikana isn't in her cradle. Where could Frala have taken her? Lumps of meat rise up and appear on the brown, bubbling surface of the soup before sinking back down out of sight. The hearty smell makes your mouth water.
I knew it.
A human foot?
Your stomach turns, and you have to fight hard against the impulse to run out of the kitchen screaming.
I knew it. Damn it. That elf.
What happened here? Speak!
Ah, another one.
Oh!
Don't even think of using magic, or I'll lodge this pretty piece of steel in your brain.
It takes the famulus a few seconds to comprehend the situation he's suddenly found himself in. He seems to weigh up his options for a moment before he breathes out and the tension leaves his body.
All right, I won't use magic.
Damn, he just jumped on him. Was bop, 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 right? Like, I thought that would maybe kill the man, but still alive.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
For a while, the famulus seems to be playing with the idea of being stubborn. Bowendahl pushes a little harder on the end of the crow's beak, and the tip penetrates the skin. Blood seeps out.
They're gone. Dead.
A school full of magi destroyed without any signs of struggle? Lies.
The facts seem stacked against it, but you cling on to this faint hope.
Lot Yonan's famuli were already in Parista. There were only novices left. We made easy work of them. The Elfar, Sintheras, he insisted on being part of the raid after he found out that you grew up here. He opened the gates and killed most of those here before they even knew what was happening.
In your mind's eye, you see a pale face appearing from the darkness. You saw what Elfar are capable of in Greenglade. You push the thought to the back of your mind and try to keep a clear head.
Lot Yonan, where is he?
Nodon killed him. He killed all of them in Parista. There's no one left in Girdlegard who can take on the last magus.
You're saying that someone took on all 6 of the magi at once and defeated them? Ridiculous.
5 magi. My master Nudin is Nodon the Doublefold, the lord of the perished land and soon to be lord of Girdlegard. He killed the masters, and the apprentices followed soon after. They're all gone, and he changed the magic field so that only we can use them.
An icy hand grabs your heart. It's impossible that there's only a single magus left, and he's not fighting against, but for the perished land.
Oh.
Why are you snooping around in Lot Yonan's study? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for artifacts that Lot Yonan, when he was in Parista, claimed he had forgotten and left in a cupboard, and for the books that were stolen from Greenglade. I'm guessing you're the dwarves that stole the books.
What does your master want with the artifacts and the books?
I don't know. He commands, we obey. He's going to be very displeased. I did find a bag in the cupboard, but it didn't contain the right objects.
I've had enough of your lies. They're alive. Lot Yonan escaped and has gathered his apprentices, Frala, and the others around him to fight against Nodon. We just have to find them.
The war was over before you even noticed it had begun. Nodon cannot be stopped. He is on his way here and will just...
There
blah,
it is.
Blah. We will leave immediately. This news is of great importance to the Council of Dwarves.
I'm not going anywhere. I have to find my friends and
Orcs! Lots of them!
I was waiting for that. He just went bop, blah, blah. get the hell out of here. Man, so everyone's dead that quickly, huh? That's well, that really sucks. Alright, so what do we... Oh, they can knock these down?
Yes? Understood.
And what now? Yes, yes.
Huh?
Are they gonna try and knock him down? Or would it be okay for me just to fight in...
What is it?
I'll
With
fight out here.
pleasure.
On my way. End it.
What is it? Huzzah!
Huh? As good as done.
Say goodbye forever.
Finish him.
Too easy.
There it is.
Oh, what bad luck for you.
Attack! The pillars! We could knock some of them down and bury those runts.
Oh, so you want to attack those, huh? Okay.
And what
Yes.
now?
Yeah! On my way!
Too easy. What is it?
With pleasure.
Who's next?
As good as done.
Ooh.
On my way!
Can we knock him down here?
File, all right.
Yeah, we can.
Huh? Understood.
We need to pull back.
What is it? Yes, yes.
Yes.
Try and drag them
On my
over
way.
here.
Huh? What is it?
Oh, he's
Yes.
in his own little world again.
As good as done. All right.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Understood. Pabrakas!
Alright, and then we want to char...
On my way.
Do we want to charge?
And what now?
Pow! Another one
Yes,
bites
yes.
the dust.
I'm so afraid of sending one of
Yes.
us off
What is it?
on the side.
Huh?
Yeah! Too easy. He put up a fight.
Understood.
Huh? And what
Yes.
now?
Like, if we at least stopped on contact and didn't follow all the way through...
At once.
Let's try this. Let's pull back a little bit and see if this is safe. I really want to knock someone off. No, that doesn't work.
What is it?
Another one bites the dust.
Next. Here,
Say
got one off
goodbye
there.
forever. With pleasure.
Huh?
Yes? At once.
Yeah! What is it? I'm with you.
Too easy.
File, I'm with you.
Alright, you pull back over there.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah! Ow!
And then Bowendill will hit him.
Who's next?
There we go, and he's dead.
Huh?
Blowing off.
Oh, there are too many of them.
The side door in the workshop. It's our only chance.
I am Bowendill.
Okay.
Give me a hand.
What is it?
What is it?
Huh?
Uh-huh.
And what now?
Yes.
Alright, buddy.
All right. As good
Just
as
fight
go.
through. Fight through.
Hey. What is it?
What is it?
Huh? At once. End it.
Huh? All right. On my way. Pow! Another
fight
one
through,
bites
fight
the
through.
dust.
Yes,
On my way.
yes.
As good as done. On my way.
There we go. Level 6. Do I not select abilities for these two? For the twins? Oh, yeah. No, there we go. Okay, yep, we got that. So you can also get cleave or charge. I like the cleave. Maybe with cleave we could knock people off the sides easier, because it seems to be always in one direction, so we can maybe set that up. Like, the charge would be best if they were already next to the ledge, and then we kind of just run along with the ledge and try not to...
Damn.
The first 20 are mine! You have come far, but this is far enough. Give me the artifacts and the books you stole in Greenglade, and I'll set you free.
What's with the artifacts and the books?
They belong to me. Lord Yonan was supposed to bring them to Porista, but forgot them. So, I came to pick them up. That's all you need to know.
What have you done to the other Magi? Your famulus told us some cock and bull story about you forcing them and their famuli to go to Porista and then murdering them.
I did what had to be done to protect Girdlegard. I wish there had been another way, but they would never have understood.
Do your eyes deceive you, or do you really see a brief moment of real regret on the swollen face of the magus?
You wanting my rucksack is enough reason for me not to give it to you.
I don't need your consent.
Oh. Well, why
Look
even
after
ask?
the rucksack. If you lose it, you will also lose your life. Go back to your realm, dwarves, and let your king know that I need his land. Either he hands it over without a drop of blood being spilt, or my troops and allies take it by force. You can take this one with you. I have no use for him.
What the? What is this?
Invisible wizard, Maya!
Look!
Okay.
Let me handle her. Kill the dwarves!
Handle who? Like, who's the one who did the initial magic? I'm confused. Did I miss her? Like, all right, let's fight, I guess.
The rucksack! The artifacts! If he wants them so badly, they might be the key to his destruction.
There's the orc with the rucksack! Let's get him!
There is no her. Who did the magic against him? To allow us the opening to cut his head off.
Yes?
Huh?
Alright, well. Buddy, you have one mission.
What is it? Of course! What is detective-ery? I'm with you! Yes, yes! So! Of course!
Huh?
Yes?
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
On my way.
Who is speaking?
What is it?
Yes?
Am I blind?
I'm with you!
So we want to cut this bastard off, so we're going to get tongue deal right there, activate this. We're going to jump behind you. Make it run over to tongue deal.
On my way. Understood. Favrakas!
What is it?
There it is. There it is.
I'm with you! Yes, yes! What is it? Attack! Huh? Another one? I'm with you! The dust? Huh?
Yes?
a waste of time.
What is it?
Clearly there is somebody here.
Huh? Yeah!
Just wait a moment.
There you are.
Yes? On my way!
I need help over here!
Didn't
Quickly!
take off my gloves.
What is it? Yes, yes!
There we go.
And what now?
Huh?
Kill. Yes? I've got the rucksack.
Let's get out of here over the bridge. Okay. But who is she?
Let's get out of here!
Who's next?
What a waste of time.
Okay, for some reason I couldn't.
Yes?
Uh-huh. Huh?
And what now?
Oh, he's lost his mind again.
And I didn't even take off
Yes.
my gloves.
On my way. At once.
Huh? What
Jump.
is it? All right.
Understood. On my way.
What a waste of time.
And what now?
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Who's next?
What a waste of time.
What is it?
Come on, buddy. We're leaving.
And what now?
No chance.
All right. They're hitting me pretty hard. What is it? Yes.
There mustn't be any enemies near the exit. Okay. So we do have to kill these guys.
At once. Understood.
What is it?
Yes?
Attack! We are putting up a fight.
And I didn't even take off my gloves.
Bad luck for you, foul creature. Huh?
There it is.
Let's get out of here.
Retreat? We should fight on!
We would die. Perhaps you've noticed that Nodon has risen again, headless. He is more powerful than the Perished Land itself, but the key to his destruction is in here.
We will return to the Secondlings and tell them what the Magus is up to. We'll be safe at Ogre's Death, and there we can hatch a plan.
If we manage to get there. Nodon will do anything to stop us.
Then let him try!
But what about the lady who was casting spells? Like, what happened? What was all up with that? I don't know. Boindle regains a bit of health and attracts the attention of enemies. Sounds good. Can't really do anything else, so. Well, let's end this one here, everybody. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Apparently all of our friends are dead. And now we head to Dwarven lands, way down here. Alright. Take care, everybody.